Oh, morning, morning. All right, time to go and give our prayer. We'll set this up. I'd like to just get a little bit of it go. Oh, we don't have any honey over here, though, yet, do we? No, I need to go gather more honey. That's all right. So let's head on through. Drop off a couple things, grab our prayer, say our prayer, you know, get that going. What's our church looking like? I think we're also trying to work on our buying a bunch of silk from the Mr. Man, aren't we? Oh, we need to take all this stuff out, don't we? Carrot seeds, all this stuff, yeah. Let's take our prayer. Let's drop this off. I'm glad that we have a lot of stories because we can use those. All right, we're at 39 is the quality of our church right now, and we do have one silk. Okay, cool. So we do need to buy a bunch of silk. I need to make a bunch of money. How am I going to make a bunch of money? There's a couple different ways. We'll work on it. But for now, pray for prosperity. I think let's talk to the bishop here in a second. We're still trying to improve our church. We will get focused on bodies again soonish, but like I said, I'd like to get the moving on the snake stuff. That's been my focus as of late. All right, got a blessing of commerce. That's cool. We got some more faith, which is great. These guys will give me a little bit of money. I think the best way for us to make money, though, is going to be to sell stuff to the various different people. So that's why also I'd like to get... Basically, here's my thought process. I'd like to get wine going because we can sell wine to Herodric. I'd like to get the stamp from Snake so we can sell meat to Herodric as well. And I would like to get, if we could, up to the point where we're actually finding silver and gold and processing that, because I can also sell that to the merchant. But we got to go through here first, right? I need to get iron castings. So we're working on that. I'd love to make a steel sword. Need that first. So, you know, it's like all these little processes. As far as this guy is concerned, yeah, we need to get the church to 50. It can be done. I just need to get those silk things going. As far as could the graveyard be any better, definitely have some space to go on there. We're at, what, 64? I got lots of space to go on there, but at the same time, not a huge deal. The area is closed to the ancient curse. Please address any concerns to the Inquisitor. I think I need to look at that just so I can, like, talk to the Inquisitor. Can I actually start? Oh, I can. I can actually start chopping stuff down if we wanted to. But anyway, let's go put all this stuff away. None of it's relevant at the moment. We're just trying to build up some skills. Honestly, the stuff having to do with the church and all that kind of stuff, it's like, yes, we can end up earning a lot more money from there eventually, but for right now, not a huge deal. Let's take all these seeds out of here real quick. Before we go back down into the dungeon, I would like to get this stuff going. And actually, with all that faith, you know what I can do? Okay, here's what we're going to do. Let's take all this stuff over. Let's expend a little bit of energy. Then we're going to eat a cake, study some stuff, so that'll give us a little boost that'll help us. And then we'll make the better quality sword and everything else, because once we get the points from studying, that should allow us to research the gears and all that kind of stuff that will allow us to get where we wanted to go, right? What I've been trying to do this whole time. Okay, cool. And the reason I'm digging this stuff out, again, like I said, just expending energy, to be honest. Like, if I'm going to eat a cake, it's going to give me a nice boost, right? I should, you know, take advantage of all aspects of that rather than being like, okay, well, let's just eat a cake and then, you know, not get the energy boost. It's like, no. Energy is a resource in this game as any other, and you should use it as efficiently as possible, right? But that said, you know, you don't have to be super efficient all the time. I should go get some more honey as well, which I can totally go brave the bats in the north, get some honey, come back here. We can even teleport here, right? And then we will do our research. And I know we have a little bit of honey down in the study area, but I'll probably end up using that just to make some alchemy-related stuff. Okay. Bats. I love Halloween. Come on. No, come on. I don't think they can even hurt me with this armor on. Weakies. Okay. So even if I can just get like 2 or 3 honey, it'll be enough to get, you know, a couple of these cakes going. Because only having 3 is dangerous, right? I need a lot of energy. And we're going to be using 1. I need a lot of energy down in the mines. So the more the merrier with these things. But luckily, that seems to be the major limiting factor right now. We seem to have a good amount of berries. I should probably grab more while I'm around, though. Let's just take our time. I'm rushing a little bit in my head. I'm like, oh, we're under the gun. We're under the gun. We're not. We're not under the gun, right? I'd love to make more money before the merchant gets here so that I could get some stuff from the merchant in terms of the silk, so that we can make more of the high-quality church benches. But that's like... It's a middle-level concern, right? We can do it next week, too. But let's go ahead. Let's just teleport home, right? We're close. Sweet home. Let's get as many of these going as we can. Boom. 6 more cakes will be made. And we can even get a little bit more dough going so we can make even more. And let's go do some studies. Okay? But being able to get like 8 cakes ready to go down to the dungeon, that'll be pretty nice. Do 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 do. And I bring the bat wings down for a pretty simple reason. Bat wings can be turned into paper, and they can be turned into various beneficial extracts and whatnot. Bat wings are like really good when it comes to alchemy in this game. Studies. Let's study some stuff. So we have circumspect. Yes, we do. So, place an item to study. Well, first, let's get a little bit more paper going. Then, let's study... We study the steel armor. That'll give us a little bit of points. Let's take 10. It's going to take all of our faith. It's all red, though. I need green. I need green right now. Let's be smart about this. Let's do ones. Okay. It's a little bit. Let's, like, study a whole bunch of the little things, right? Like the stuff that just been sitting here waiting for me to study it this whole time, huh? And that gets us our points, actually, that we needed. To get the metal-related stuff, so that's good. Study. The flowers are also really important for alchemy. My goodness, I didn't realize early on, and so I never really gathered flowers or worried about flowers. And they're a really cheap, easy source of certain materials that can be very useful. Okay, this will give me a little bit of everything. Cool, sure, why not? Look at these points going up. Nice. All right, how much more faith have I got? Got 5 left. Is there like a weapon or anything that takes 5? No. You take 5? No. You? Because we could use a little bit of red, right? Now that we're at this point. Got some stories going. Oh, too much. Yeah, it's fine. I was gonna say we could eat a cake, but like I don't need to right now. Just trying to get just a little bit more points. Okay, and then the rest of the stuff we will, for now, not worry too much about. All right, let's put some stuff away. We did gain some stories, too, so that's nice. Let us put all this stuff back here, where it belongs, for now. Do 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 do. And the rest of you, as well. You can stay here for now. I know I need to consolidate, but that's something that I'm worrying about in the future. Current price is worried about current price problems. Drop the blessing of commerce off for now. These can stay for now too. Yeah. And one day I'll also need to just take some time, and what I'll do is I will literally just sit down here with like a friggin' mountain of cake, and we'll just turn like everything that's in here into their alchemical ingredients. Just sort of stock up. It's really helpful to do that. Okay, got this. Now, as far as jeweling goes, all we need is the red points, which we're a bit of a ways away, but let's go get started on some iron casting stuff. Red points are kind of the easiest to get, so I'm not that concerned. You know, making kind of anything physical will get us those, so NBD. We'll probably go to sleep here in a second, but I'd like to figure out what we need to upgrade our furnace. We're good. Perfect. I love that you can upgrade the furnaces, y'all. Man, when I figured that out, it was life-changing, life-affirming, life-wonderfulizing. We're going to sleep because I need to heal and everything else. Might as well. Not a rush. But like seriously, just so useful. So useful. But yeah, let's get this sword going. Or the gears. Which in turn will allow us to make the sword. And a whole bunch of other stuff too, by the way. Okay, so those are done. So we can actually get... Oh, we need berries. Okay, no problem. We can get berries. See, and this is like, I told you guys this before, right? Like, I think I said this. I was like, berries, they sneak up on you when it comes to the requirements. Okay, we're going to upgrade you too, because upgraded furnaces just work faster, which is nice. Whoo boy, look at all that energy just draining away. Okay, so let's get you making me some steel parts. Let's make a good chunk of them, because we'll need a bunch. Lastly, let's grab a little of this. Is that stuff done? Looks like that might be nearing completion. The growth's there, so that's good. So we'll do a little bit of farming in the morning. So merchant day this time, I think we're going to skip it. And I think we're not going to worry about the silk. You know, we'll deal with all that stuff in a week. Let us just get everything else going here. Get one cake going. Let's just go to sleep. So we'll worry about that stuff in the future. So for right now, what am I concerned with? Let's get this sword. Let's make sure we're on top of our farming related nonsense. I would like to get down into the dungeon again. So hopefully with some steel parts, we can make that sword. Ooh, these giving me a little bit of blue. That's good. All right, steel sword. Where you at? Boom. We got everything. Perfect. Perfect. So now we should be one-shotting a lot of the little enemies that we come across. I do like that we've built up a little bit of silver and whatnot, right? So once we do get access to stuff... Oh, these aren't done yet. Okay, well, we can still grab all this. I do like... what was I just talking about? ADHD. What was I talking about? Doesn't matter. I want to go down into the dungeon. Oh, yeah. I like that we have all that, because then once I get access to smelting silver, we'll be able to smelt a whole bunch of bars from this, and we'll even be able to get a little bit of gold, and then we can just sell that to the merchant, and that's going to give us a good chunk of money. Now, some of y'all might be saying, but Price, that stuff's useful for other stuff. You're right. It is. It is useful for other stuff. But it's also really, really got a lot of value, monetarily speaking. So we're going to use it for that, to give me a little jump start. You can always get more silver. You can always get more gold. It takes time, sure. It's a bit of a tricky thing to find, and even when you have the upgraded skills, it does, it takes a little bit of effort. But I think that getting the jump start on our money, getting the jump start on being able to boost our, our church by being able to get all the silk and everything like that, I think it's going to be very valuable. It's so funny when this happens, where like it runs away from you. Okay, you, and you, and you, and you. Oh, let's take all this with us. Interesting. I have a lot of carrots. It's just the cabbage and the beets, which, oh, well, hello. So these ones are done. How many we got? 10. Ooh, guess what, y'all? We will be visiting the merchant today. Because guess what we just got? We just got everything he needs. Holy butts, that was perfect timing. Absolutely perfect timing. Because it is his day. Okay. Change of all the plans. We'll gather the rest of this stuff in a second. We'll replant the rest of the stuff in a second. So we got all this. Need to grab some hiccup grass. So let's go grab the hiccup grass. Which is like right here, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's teleport to the dead horse. Heck yeah, man. What a wonderful timing. I forget the voice I gave this guy. What voice did I give this guy? Well, today he will be... something like that. All right, give him the hiccup grass.
Oh, thanks. I'll eat it right now. He's Ray Moreno. What a strange taste. Now I taste nothing. Wait a second, let me take a bite of the spicy cookie I have in my pocket. Why, it's tasteless. I sense nothing at all. What did you give me?
Just what you asked for. Hiccup grass.
Oh my god, it's happened. It's the curse. Once when I was young, I was told that I'd lose the most important thing in my life.
Who told you that?
An old fortune teller. I was traveling with my caravan in the desert across the northern mountains. We stopped at an oasis and there was this old woman Everything she said came true, and now this.
All right, this voice has kind of hurt my voice. I'm sorry to hear that.
Wait a minute. Do you know any witches?
No.
The Inquisitor probably burned them all. If old Clotho is still alive, she was pretty old when I was young. If she's still alive, she must be a real You should find her in the center of the western swamp. Tell her that the merchant and priest who used to buy the love potions from her needs help. I'm sure she'll remember us.
You were a priest?
No, my brother was the priest. I don't want to talk about it, so I'm counting on you, my friend. Bring me a cure for this curse.
I'll see what I can do. About our deal. Have some carrots.
Good job.
Have cabbage.
Good job.
Have some beets.
Good job. But to be honest, these vegetables are terrible. I could only sell them to the poor townsfolk. They'll eat anything, especially after 2 bad harvests in a row.
Bad harvests?
I don't see any sign of bad harvests. Seems like everything's growing great. This place is truly sacred, but in the town and its suburbs, there's a water shortage. The Vimur River has gone down. Only the Gyul, which runs past your graveyard, still brings some water to Vimur. Even the town's bay is receded, so the ship of the dead can't leave.
Ask about future sales. Is it possible to sell future harvests?
You seem like a reasonable guy I could trust.
Sure.
I have a dream, and I'm happy to know you're on my side. It's time you and I achieve the justice we deserve. I mean, what we really, really deserve. And to the end, I must become the keeper of the king's kitchen, and the first tester, of course. This will grant me incredible power. Plus, I'll get to try all that delicious food, which only the king can afford.
And what's all this have to do with me?
Money will make a killing.
Then I'm in.
To achieve my goal, we'll need to win the battle on 2 fronts. First, we need to corner the high-end food market in the town. Second, we need to bribe the members of the Royal Council.
Sorry about that. Knocking stuff over.
We can't corner the market with these vegetables, but I see potential. With the help of some good fertilizer and the proper selection of crops, I believe you might grow something special. But first, you need to get a trade license through the Royal Service Box near your church. Get one, and I'll be glad to have you as my partner.
And that's where we stand. All right, well, since we're here, how much does silk cost? 1 silver apiece? No, let's buy a couple at least. I could sell them cakes. Do I want to do that? Okay, that's going to cost me a lot. But I don't want to sell my cakes. I want my cakes. We'll buy 4. So we can at least make, like, what? 1 or maybe 2? It's something. All right, cool. We got a whole bunch of extra other stuff. We'll hold on to that. Let's head on home. Perfect. That worked out really, really well. Oh, I'm happy about that. Like, that was just, like, legitimately the perfect timing. It literally popped up on the day we needed it. Now, let's put away all the food. Let's put away all the veggie waste, which actually we need to turn into this stuff. And it looks like this peat is about to finish here, so let's give it a second. Let's put the rest of the other stuff here, too. We can leave the hiccup grass here for now. We'll probably want to study it and turn it into alchemy stuff. I knew that was about to be done. Let's grab all the rest of the carrots. So now the question becomes, do I want to continue growing at the current moment, right? It takes a little bit of time. It's not a bad idea, right? To just keep on growing stuff. Like, I might as well, right? I don't know. There's like a part of me that's all like, oh, it's such... Oh, I did it again. It's like, oh, it's a waste of time, right? Like, it takes energy and all this kind of stuff. But at the same time, it's like, well, it's not a waste, though, because we can totally use all the stuff that we end up growing. And it's a good practice for building up stocks of stuff that we can then turn into either A, alchemy ingredients, B, into food that gives us boosts and other stuff, right? There's all kinds of benefits to growing stuff in this game, so me not doing it is just kind of a little lazy. And also kind of me thinking like, well, we've got only a little bit of time until Snake shows up. I would have loved to have gotten the bloody nails and the bucket of blood. I don't know if we would have been able to get that done today anyways, though. So I'm kind of thinking we'll treat that like the future. And what instead we should do is we will go down into I was about to say into the mines. We will go down into the dungeon. We will fight some more stuff and try and find that stuff. But we'll also try and get a couple of these high-level benches in for the what do you call it? For the church. Where are the rest of the cabbage seeds? All right, we'll do cabbage on top. Do beets over here. All right, we've made exactly the amount of seeds back as we used before. And I think as long as we make sure to always fertilize, we will slowly but surely build up a nice little store of these different types of seeds. Okay. And then wheat is what we grow over here. Do we have any more wheat? We do not. Okay, so all the extra seeds, all the extra stuff we'll go put away. I'll probably just sleep. No. Only food in this chest. Again, I like being a little organized with this stuff. Makes it easier every time I come here to just know where to grab the stuff from that I want. Okay, what do I have on me? I also tend to use, I'm going to do it right now, these chests to store my old equipment. Until you can sell it to somebody, it just sits around because you can't destroy it like you can destroy other stuff. So I'm kind of like, let's just do that. Okay. So we got a pretty good sword. Made a good amount of gear stuff. We want to put all that stuff away, but let's go ahead and we'll sleep for now, and then we will return to the dungeon.